In this video, we're showcasing those moments when corrupt cops overstep their boundaries and chose the wrong person to intimidate, only to quickly regret it. First up, watch how this officer's bullying tactics blow up in his face when he encounters a protester who refused to be intimidated.
On the side of the road, legally parked, with a sign which is protected by the First Amendment. So you can, I'm disrupting nothing. I'm gonna do it right here where I'm at. Oh, I'm not?
Why do I have drivers coming up to me telling me that you're jumping out in traffic?
Because apparently they're erroneous. I don't give a what somebody else says. What did you witness? Nothing of the sort. So keep your to yourself.
You wanted our attention, you got it. I
don't want your attention. Go the away, road pirate.
You wanted our attention.
Go away, road pirates. You keep saying jumping in traffic. When did you witness this offense? Don't you came to me. You came to me. You came to me. You came to me.
You're supposed to tell me that you're jumping out in front of them with the sign.
So they want to lick your boots, let them.
Trooper Nicholas Gallo and Corporal Stephen Douglas had no basis to detain Jonathan, and that was when they decided to operate a disdainful strategy aimed at provoking him.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not put... Give me my property back, you piece of... Give me my property back. You see this? You tyrant piece of... You tyrant... What are your badge numbers?
Step back, okay?
No,
Don't walk up
no,
to me
you
like
stole
that.
my property.
Did you see anything in my hands?
You
stole your
piece
property?
of...
Have a nice day.
The tyrant cops forcibly snatched the cardboard from the poor guy and even tried to lie about it. Jonathan couldn't do anything but record their actions as they made their way off. However, the story was not over yet, as some hours later, the same officers pulled Jonathan over when he was in his car.
The reason I stopped you is you had your hand out the window with
So what?
finger.
So what? It's constitutionally protected speech.
Is there a reason why you're doing that? Is there a reason why you're doing that?
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
No, no, no.
All right, listen.
Go
That's
away.
called disorderly conduct.
No, it is not.
That is disorderly
That
conduct.
is called
If you are doing it
freedom
out in the
of
public,
speech.
If you are
No,
out in
no,
the public,
no,
you are out
no,
in the
no,
public
no,
and people
no.
see you.
No, it is
Can I get
not.
your license, please?
Here's what's going to happen.
No,
License, please.
no.
Here's what's going to happen.
I want your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor. I am the supervisor.
License,
And that's why
please.
I'm here.
I'm going to reach into my pocket and
You're
get my
fine.
license.
You're fine.
And I'm going to take you to
You're fine.
court.
But here's what I'm saying. Take it to court. That's what I want you to do. That's
License,
what I want
please.
you. I want you to take it to court.
So,
License,
but
please.
before we
Let's get
go
your
any
license.
farther, you're pulling me over for what?
Because
For
you had
disorderly conduct.
Because you had your finger
Disorderly
out the window.
conduct,
Now,
what?
here's what's about to happen. You're about to be arrested again for resisting arrest.
No, I'm not.
This time, the reason was even more shocking. Douglas was also joined in by a sergeant who was only making matters worse. He continued to threaten Jonathan, and it was evident that both the officers had no understanding of the law.
Yeah. Right now you're being detained.
For what?
You're being
I
detained.
told you why I stopped you already, sir.
For putting my middle finger up. That's correct?
No,
Correct.
No,
Exactly.
for-
Right.
You extended your arm out the window.
No, I had my
Yes,
middle
you
finger
did.
out the window.
Okay, let me get your ID.
You had your middle finger out the window. Okay, yes.
We're gonna take you in. We're gonna tow the car, and we'll call social services for the kid.
Oh, so
and
now
the
you're
dog.
threatening. Now you're threatening my
No,
child.
it's not
No,
a
he's telling
threat.
what's
It's
gonna
a
happen.
promise.
You're threatening my child now.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
However, if this wasn't depressing enough, let's hear a call that Trooper Douglas had made moments before pulling Jonathan over.
He stuck his middle finger out of the road, out of the window. Oh, okay. What's that? What's that? We could lock him up for disorderly conduct. He probably won't go anywhere. Nah, what's isn't it like a improper hand signal or something? Charge? No, I mean like if you stick your feet, I'm telling you, if you put your arm out the road, your hand out the road, and you're like with a middle finger, you could. That's like a, isn't that? I'm pretty sure. You sure about that?
Trooper Douglas had no idea about the law and had to call another fellow officer to inquire about potential charges against Jonathan. Despite being confronted with the truth that Jonathan hadn't broken any laws, the petty trooper refused to give in.
Took his arm out the window with his middle finger. Okay. And he was driving by like, oh, game on. Okay.
I mean, he pulled him over for it, like giving him the middle finger.
Yeah, for giving him middle finger. So
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That'll get through. drop.
Yeah, it's gonna get thrown. I told him it's just gonna get thrown out, but it's just going, it's gonna cause the problem. He's gonna mess up eventually. He's gonna do something really stupid, and then we are gonna be able to really lock him up.
Something stupid like, park in the roadway.
Right.
Something like that that'll fly. Unfortunately, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't. We can't pull people over. We can't write them tickets for telling us to fuck off or giving us the middle finger and stuff like that. That's their right to do so.
It's appalling to see how inflating the ego of a police officer can be, as they can be heard planning to arrest him later.
But all right, I'll do some more work up on this guy, and I'll pass it on.
And then number two, we have no real basis to write him. It's gonna get thrown out. That it's gonna get thrown out. The hand gesture thing, it's not. It doesn't count for fingers. For fingers, middle fingers. So.
It doesn't count for sticking your hand up and doing middle fingers.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, at least it's inconvenienced him, so you guys.
Right. So now, So he's going to do something stupid one day where we are going to be able to lock him up for disorderly conduct, and I just wish we had the witness and even had it on video.
Well, the troopers did charge him for improper use of a hand signal. As expected, the charge didn't stand and was eventually dropped. However, the troopers soon saw themselves in hot waters, as Jonathan filed a lawsuit against the 3 officers involved in the scene. The officers later decided to settle the case with Jonathan and ended up paying $50,000 in compensation. Well, this wasn't the first time cops acted outside the boundaries of the law and got served with a lawsuit.
I should get to work, is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're gonna have a problem between you and I.
In July 2021, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes was conducting a First Amendment audit at the Bradley International Airport when State Trooper Lavoie approached him and demanded his ID.
As long as you don't film the x-ray screens, because that's all sensitive.
Okay.
And impede the operation, you're fine.
Yeah. No, I'm just an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
I think you're well within your rights. I think you know all of them.
Good morning, how are you, sir?
Trooper Lavoie with the State Police. How are you doing today?
How you doing, Trooper?
Good. I'm here to find out what your business here is at the airport today.
Nothing, just gathering content for a story. I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, great. Do you have your ID on you?
I'm not going to provide you with my ID, Trooper.
By a state trooper for your ID, you're going to have to provide
This Connecticut, sir, is not a stop and ID state, and unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion,
I'm about to do that. I'm not here to get a legal advice from you.
Yeah.
I'm asking legally an order from a state trooper to provide me your ID. You're causing alarm at the airport. Multiple people have come up to us asking what you're doing.
There's a TSA supervisor who just told me I was well within my rights.
Please?
Sir, let's
Put
see
your
it.
hands behind your back, please.
I'm going.
Put your hands behind your back, please.
The state trooper wasted no time in detaining Sean as he failed to provide identification. Well, Sean wasn't legally obliged to provide one as the officer had no reasonable, articulable suspicion to demand one. Shortly after, the officer also took his phone and proceeded to handcuff him.
I'm not going to cause any alarm. I don't.
Last answer.
I don't have any. I'm not going to put any. I'm not. I don't even have any ID on me, sir.
That's going to be it. Okay.
I can give you my name and date of birth if you'd like. Do you have your body camera on, sir?
581.
Gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I have not broken any laws.
No one said that you did. You're not under arrest right now. You're being detained.
But why are you detaining?
You're interfering with my investigation.
Sir, you need to have reasonable articulable suspicion.
I'm articulating that to you right now, that you're causing a disturbance at the airport.
But
yes, you are.
Gathering content. I'm an independent journalist, sir.
You need to stop trying to teach me
Why
legal.
are you shaking? I'm not going to hurt you.
You need to stop and listen to me. I'm trying to identify you because you're causing a disturbance at the airport. You refuse to provide me your ID. You're clearly doing this on purpose.
I'm not.
So we're going to go through the books by this.
I'm gathering content for a story. I told everybody I'm an independent journalist. SEANPAUL, one word. Can I get your supervisor here, Lavoie? One. Under threat of arrest, I'm providing you that information.
It's not a threat. It's me telling you what has to happen.
Can I speak to your supervisor, Lavoie?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
It appeared as if the trooper was struggling to control his emotions as his voice was cracking and his hands were shaking. On the other hand, Sean remained steadfast and waited for a supervisor to arrive.
I'm not here to.
No, you can go back and you can do that with your supervisor. I'm here. If you whatever you need me to do that you feel that you're going to arrest me over, I will comply with that.
Mr. Reyes.
Yes.
There is no need for you to be handcuffed. You made it this way. You put yourself
can you
in this
take the
situation.
handcuffs off of
Absolutely
me?
not until my backup arrives.
But why are you shaking? I'm not a threat
I'm not
to you,
shaking.
sir. I'm not a threat
You're detained right now. You're my responsibility. If you fall over,
I'm not a threat
you're
to
my
you.
responsibility. You're saying that, but I don't know that. I don't know that you're not a threat to anything here at the airport.
Sir, the way the world works, you can't handcuff people because you don't know if they're a threat or not, sir. That's dangerous that you're acting like this, really. Sir, are you a supervisor, sir? I am not. Can I get a supervisor here? My rights are being violated.
We're working on that.
Why are they being violated? Because I'm in cuffs and I haven't broken any laws, sir. Sir? Sir, there is, as you know, an unlawful detainment. This is you know what that's going to happen, right?
Sean kept trying to explain his point to the trooper, but he remained unwilling to listen. Minutes passed as Sean stood handcuffed, waiting for a supervisor who was taking ages to arrive.
See, the problem is you think you're above the law, and you think you're above.
Absolutely not.
You're above a citizen.
You see, now you're projecting your thoughts because I'm in uniform. So
No.
Because I'm in uniform.
I'm assuming because you put me in cuffs.
Yeah, you're detained. That's 100% right. For failure to comply.
An unlawful detainment. De-escalation. If you do a little bit of de-escalation, things might go a little bit better for you and anybody else.
You could have too.
All I did was tell you I want to invoke my right. Is
Absolutely.
this a supervisor?
No.
Come on, man. Can I get a supervisor here? He's gonna explain to you guys to release me immediately. I haven't broken any laws. This is insane. You can't. Just because you have trust issues, that doesn't mean you can put free citizens.
We have trust issues.
You can't put free citizens in handcuffs.
It's the nature of our job.
This is an unlawful detainment. And when the supervisor gets here, he's going to let you guys both know that, and he's going to tell you to release me.
We're going to release you as soon as we're able to do that. I'm not keeping you detained just because I feel like I want to. You understand that, right?
I don't comply with unlawful orders, and that's just my right as a citizen to not comply with it. You might think it's a lawful order, but it's not. It's not. It's not.
After minutes of waiting, the supervisor finally arrived on the scene, and Sean narrated to him what had happened, hoping for a quick resolution.
Sergeant Drummond.
Yes.
Sergeant Drummond, I would like to be released immediately from this unlawful detainment. I have not broken any laws. Your trooper did not have any reasonable articulable suspicion to identify me or in any way. I talked to supervisor from the TSA, Brett Kavanaugh. He told me that I have every right to film the security checkpoint. This is a public building. I'm an independent journalist. He's violating my First Amendment right of freedom of press. And like I said, I would like to be released from these handcuffs.
Okay.
And he turned off my phone. I would like to be released from these handcuffs immediately. I have not broken any laws, sir.
Okay. All right. Why were you videotaping? Just out of curiosity.
Same thing I told your trooper. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I'm not going to divulge until the story is published. And now I guess the story has changed to an unlawful detainment by your officer. By your trooper, sorry. And like I said, the longer I'm in here, the longer you guys are violating my rights. So I would, as a supervisor, I would advise you to do the right thing here, sir, and have me undetained.
The supervisor listened calmly to Sean and ended up making the correct decision in no time. The supervisor did an excellent job in de-escalating the situation. On the other hand, Trooper Lavoie was furious seeing that Sean was being let go without any warning. It became apparent that the trooper could benefit from a better understanding of the law. Sean didn't end the matter there as he went over to file a complaint against Trooper Lavoie. However, as he tried to do so, he faced resistance from Sergeant Brian Fahey.
How you doing, Sergeant?
You're videotaping me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't want to talk to you then. If you want to videotape me, then if you want to talk to me like a man, we can chat.
But what about you guys wear body cameras here? What's the difference?
I don't have a body camera.
I understand that. Can I get your name, Sergeant?
Yeah, Brian Fahey.
Brian Fahey.
Yep.
So there's a serious civil rights violation going on here. So as I was explaining to your other trooper, I'm a journalist, independent journalist working on a story.
Okay.
And I was gathering content for that story at the Bradley Airport. TSA became concerned about me filming.
Okay.
A supervisor came over. The first person who was concerned called the supervisor. Supervisor said, you have every right to film. It's not an issue. I know your rights. You know your rights. Continue what you're doing. One of your troopers out of Bradley Airport, trooper...
How can I help you today with pistol permits? Can I help you today with pistol permits?
Why would I don't need help with pistol permits. I need help with a civil rights violation, as I just told you, sir.
But you can contact our internal affairs department. It's online, or there's a phone number.
Sergeant Fahey's demeanor seemed stern from the beginning, and he wasn't in the mood to grant Sean any favors. However, this demeanor was about to get even worse.
You're a supervisor.
I'm a supervisor in charge of special licensing and firearms. So all these people that are in line, in 529 gun dealers in the state of Connecticut, that's what we're dealing with. There's an outlet for you to make your complaint.
There's a civil rights violation.
But there's an outlet for you to make your complaint, and you can make that. We've given you it.
Why are you guys acting like this? I'm trying to make a serious civil
like
rights.
What? I don't know what you. I can't help you with your complaint today. Yep.
Can you get me that address?
Sure. 294 North Colony Road.
294 North Colony Road.
Yep.
Building what again?
I think it's building 11. I'm not sure exactly. You're going to go, when you come into the complex, the forensic laboratory is going to be on your left. You're going to take a right. There's an island. It's the last building on the right.
And that's where they're located.
You have your outlet to make your complaint. We give you plenty of outlets to make your complaint.
Yeah.
And we've offered them all to you. You have the paperwork, right, to make your complaint?
Yeah, they just gave me the complaint.
Okay. Yeah. You can go right ahead. Go right ahead, sir.
But this is part of a thing that I'm going to fill this out, but
Fantastic.
I want to speak with somebody who can help me.
Okay, well then you can call IA, or you can go there, and if they have time to speak to you, they'll speak to you. But you have your outlet. You can go online and you can get the phone numbers.
Yeah.
You've given. We want to entertain your complaint through the proper channels. You want to make a complaint?
Yeah, which is through internal affairs.
Yep.
It's the proper
so you've been
channels.
given that. Yep.
I will go speak to them personally.
Have a great day.
You too.
Nice talking to you.
The sergeant claimed that he couldn't deal with his problem at the moment as he was extremely busy. However, the sergeant wasn't enjoying Sean filming the area, and in a matter of seconds, he completely lost his calm and did this.
You're all set here?
Excuse me?
Are you all set here?
Well, yeah, there's nothing else obviously you can help me out with at this point.
Okay, so you're all set. So you're going to go to IA right now, correct?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I'm going to be going.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be going.
Okay. So you're going to stand here with your cell phone?
I thought you were busy. I thought you were a busy man.
I am busy.
So you should get to work.
I should get to work? Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're gonna have a problem between you and I.
His body camera's on. His body camera's on. Stop. He has his body camera on.
I don't care.
Stop,
I don't care.
Right?
This is private property. Okay?
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to videotape me and have an attitude with me.
I'll get
but
off
I'm going to tell you what right now, dude. I'm not the one.
All right.
Okay? I gave you the information you needed, and I gave you your outlet. Right? You were giving your outlet. No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face. Is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint. Okay?
Okay. Can I grab my cell phone?
Stay right here.
I'll get it for you.
The sergeant made a huge mistake as he forcibly removed Sean from the premises of the building and even dropped his phone in the process of doing so. Later, Internal Affairs claimed that Trooper Lavoie was acting within the law when he detained Sean, and the department also proceeded to clear Sergeant Fahey of any wrongdoing. However, Sean ended up filing a lawsuit against the city, Trooper Lavoie, and Sergeant Fahey. The lawsuit is still in progress, and there's no update from Sean regarding its progress as of now. Well, these officers were corrupt for sure, but they pale in comparison to what these cops did next.
I'm gonna sit down. Are you on?
On August 25, 2019, the Worcester Police Department responded to a custody dispute where a Bible Baptist church was located. The dispute involved the pastor, Rizzuti Sr.'s daughter, Rachel Rizzuti, who allegedly had not returned her 11-year-old daughter to the girl's father. As the cops arrived on the scene, they were met by a hostile reception by the pastor.
Who are you? Who are you? Why don't you go inside? You have nothing involved.
Oh, that's my daughter. So yeah, I do have a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You know,
you don't
this
have to.
this has nothing to do with you.
How's that? Pirate, don't come tell me what I do.
You done yelling? You done yelling?
Are you done yelling? Acting like a big shot?
We're all set here. You can go inside.
No, you go on.
You're not going to tell me what to do. You can go inside. You're about to be arrested for disturbing the peace.
You here, tyrant. Let's get him. Look at him.
The pastor called the officer a tyrant multiple times, and that seemed to rile up the cop, which led to a series of regrettable events that should never have happened.
Oh my God! Heart problems, buddy.
Stop looking at me.
Stop moving! I don't give you. Please, Joe. Don't touch me. You're a homo. Yeah, he's the son of a. Get out of my stuff. Hey, get out of this stuff. Hey, you just punched the wall. She's pregnant. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna sit. Sit down.
cops tased and brutally arrested Rizzuti Sr. However, the cops were not done with the arrests, as they also proceeded to apprehend Rizzuti Jr. and his wife, Carissa. The cops' actions reached a troubling point when they put Carissa Rizzuti on the ground, which agitated her family given that she was pregnant at that point.
Let go of me! What's wrong with you? He's a terrorist! You're resisting! You're psycho! You're psycho! Get on the ground! You're psycho! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! You're psycho! Stop moving! Let go of him! You're hurting me! What are you doing? Stop it! You stop it! You're nothing! Are you think I'm a dog? Stop yelling! Stop yelling! Relax! Let go of me! You're hurting my wrist! Papa Bianca! Yeah. Everybody, get this stuff. All because they're trying to bully one of our church members and steal their child. Oh, will it? That's not how it works. We'll see. Stop touching me! You stop touching me! We're good enough cuts. Make sure my wife gets checked out. She's pregnant and this cop tackled her. Supervisor. I want to supervisor. What's this cop's name?
The cops' actions at this point were nothing short of brutally appalling. The officers then proceeded to take Rizzuti Sr. and his son outside of the church. The pastor was frustrated at this point, and rightly so. The cops even proceeded to arrest and take away pregnant Teresa Rizzuti.
You don't care what I said.
You're under arrest. We're going to search you.
Get away from me. Okay? You get away from me.
No,
this guy was assaulted.
Right?
I'm your arrest.
Yeah.
Oh, am I?
We have a paramedic to check you out.
You get away from me. You've already assaulted me. Assaulted me, tased me. Laying in the back of my church, this guy. Imagine that.
And you wouldn't calm down. You caused a scene, then you ran out. Where did you get, where you got tased? I have no idea. He got tased right in the middle back here. Can I just look at it? Is that all right? Relax. I got to check you out. Right here. They just need a card for the other guy? Yeah. I don't even, do you have his name or anything? I didn't get the other guy's name, no.
I was literally so caught off guard by everything that happened that I was like, I mean, it was crazy. My mom's the one right there with the glasses on.
All right, guys, we're good.
Mom,
Thank you.
They're gonna tell you, you're going to the police station. You gotta bail us out. You got Joey's credit card. I'm getting arrested you.
I'll write it all down.
Then witness another cop's corruption unravel as he brutally targets an individual who knows their rights and isn't afraid to stand up for them.
What's up, my man? Come here. Come here. Oh, yeah, no, put the bike down. Put the bike down.
Why? It's my bike.
Because I told you to put the bike down.
Why are you stopping me right now?
Because you're riding your bike with no fucking light on.
I'm riding it.
Put the bike down.
Right here.
Dude, put the bike down.
Here. I said, no,
put the bike down, James.
Supervisor.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. I'm you, dude.
What have I
Get
done
on the
wrong?
ground, James.
What have I done wrong?
562 King. Get on the ground.
What have I done wrong? I've not done nothing wrong.
Get on the ground, James.
I've done nothing wrong. Am I being detained?
Get on the ground, James.
Detained.
The man repeatedly asked why he was being detained, but the police officer arrogantly replied that it was because he didn't listen.
Am I being
a
detained?
subject stop.
Am I being
425
detained?
Willow, white male.
Help!
Get on the ground, James. You are being detained, you idiot. Get on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
I'm gonna tase you, dude. Get on the ground. Put the flashlight down.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your
What
back.
am I being detained for?
For not listening.
Why am I
Drop
being
that
detained?
flashlight.
That's not an
Drop that
That's
flashlight.
not an articulable reason for suspicion that I committed a crime.
Yeah, it is. You took off. Yes, it is.
It is not.
Yeah, it is,
No,
James.
it is not.
You
Call
still
your
out.
supervisor.
You still.
Call your supervisor.
Relax.
No, I'm not relaxing. Call your supervisor. This harassment's gonna stop.
Shut up.
Call your supervisor. I want you to call your supervisor.
The cop behaved with extreme carelessness when the man reminded him of his First Amendment rights, and he also ignored the man's request to call his supervisor.
I am the supervisor. Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit.
Yeah, try the Fifth
First
Amendment.
Amendment.
Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now.
Yeah.
None.
You're riding your bike with no lights on.
Right there in my hand.
It's got to be on the bike,
bike.
dipshit.
It was on the bike. I just took it off.
No, I just watched you right away
You didn't
when I
ride-
rolled up.
You didn't tell me to stop.
There's no stop. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I told you to stop right here.
Nothing wrong. You have no crime I committed.
562 King.
None.
One detained. 29 on last
Call your
arrest on First and
supervisor.
James.
Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor right now.
Shut up!
I
Yeah.
want your supervisor.
What'd you ditch over here?
I want your supervisor. I'd like your supervisor, sir.
Okay. Well, I think he's down at the jail.
It was clear that the cop was in a bad mood, as the man hadn't done anything objectionable that would have called for an arrest.
Supervisor, sir. I need to speak to your supervisor now. This ain't happening.
Yeah. You still on court conditions, James?
No, I'm not.
No?
I don't have any court conditions. None.
Huh?
None. Zero. I've not committed a crime. You have no reason to stop me.
Yeah, I did. When I told you to stop.
I'd like to stop your...
Yeah.
I stopped when you told
Yeah,
me
if you're arguing with me.
I'm gonna argue
And
with
I had to
you.
pull my tape.
No reason to stop me.
Yes, I do.
None. What?
Yeah.
I've not committed a crime. No misdemeanor, no felony.
Yeah, James, it's called riding a bike without a
I
headlamp.
got a headlight right there.
It's not on the bike, James.
Your friend. Hey, I'm not on a bike. I'm in a parking lot, private property. What are you doing here?
You got any dope on you, James?
No, I don't. Now what? I want your supervisor.
Surprisingly, the cop did not have anything to say when the man reminded him that he was violating his First, Fifth, and Ninth Amendment rights.
Stand up.
I want your
Stand
supervisor.
up.
I'm gonna stand up. Where's your supervisor?
Face away. Put your feet apart. You got any weapons on you?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe something. I don't know. I doubt it though. No
Maybe
needles.
some what?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot of shit in my pockets. Been working on cars all day.
You got? Yeah.
Yeah. I know this. I'm being detained for no reason. I want to talk to your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
What supervisor, James? You
I
think
want
we're
your
beck and call you,
I
dip?
want yes.
No.
First Amendment
No.
audit right now.
Go.
Yeah. First Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now. You're in
Yeah.
violation of my First Amendment rights, and my Fifth, and my Fourth, and my Ninth.
Put your feet apart, James.
Yeah, sure.
Face the car.
Face the car. I want to see your supervisor.
I told you.
No.
Dumb.
Private property. I'm right here in my house. I live right there.
When the man refused to provide his credentials and insisted that he hadn't done anything wrong as he was on public property, the police officer let his ego take over and threatened to arrest the man.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You are the subject of investigation, yeah.
For what?
For resisting right now.
What's my crime?
For resisting.
What's my crime?
Yes, resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Yeah.
Crime.
Yeah.
Stop me for.
I told you already.
Resisting.
I already told.
I don't have to answer your questions.
Yeah, you do. Okay. You're going to jail. Yep, you're going to jail,
For
dude.
what?
What's that for arguing? I'm asking you some basic
basic
information.
My name's James Gresham. You know my name.
I asked you what your date of birth was.
I don't have to answer your questions. In
Yes,
this.
you do.
I guess I do, huh?
Yes.
Because I'm being detained,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
52069. And this is an illegal stop.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor. Sir.
James, you know how many times
you have no right to. I'm on.
You know how many
property.
times you've been in
Public property. I'm not. Nothing.
The police officer kept on trying hard to come up with some reason to arrest the man, who was identified as James after an illegal stop.
But when you're rolling up here and then coming back,
you told me to come back, so I came back.
Yeah, and then I'm telling you to drop the bike. You're not dropping the bike, and then you push it. You're trying to tense up on me.
In my hand. I didn't do nothing on you.
Yes, you did.
That's why you were stopping me.
Yes,
I
you
saw
did.
you pull up here. That's why I turned around to come back.
All right.
I knew you were gonna come. How about that?
Yeah. Because when I roll up for this bonfire,
it had nothing to do with me.
You were there.
I was just talking to them, asking them what's up with the bonfire.
Oh.
And they were
okay.
barbecuing.
Imagine that.
Did you stop and ask about the fire?
I didn't. You took off. Look, where's this guy going?
I didn't have to stop for you. Just because you pull up don't mean I stop my life.
It does when there's a crime being committed.
No, I didn't commit a crime. I committed no crime. What was my articulate reason for suspicion?
I already told you.
To come here to stop me.
I already told you.
There is no crime. I'd like to talk to your supervisor, sir.
You don't have
right now.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, you can want one hand shit in the other.
When James got the chance to confront the police officer and teach him a little bit about the law, he took the opportunity and left the cop completely speechless.
Sure
it
does.
Asked to stop.
What's that?
I wasn't asked to stop.
Because you took off.
I wasn't asked to stop.
Yeah, that's why I came over here and told you to stop.
There's no reason to stop me.
That's why I came over here and told you to stop.
There's no reason to stop me. What's your reason for stopping me?
Code 4.
What's your reason for coming over here? I'm on private property, man.
Yeah, well.
Why did you come here?
What's that?
What is your articulable, reasonable suspicion for
told you,
stopping me on
James.
private property, man?
Because.
What? What's because?
Flight from the cops.
A flight from who? I wasn't stopped.
I know, because you didn't give me a chance.
What were you going to stop me for?
See what's going on with this fire.
That has nothing to do with me.
Okay. How do I know that if you're leaving?
It's not my fire. It's not my house. I don't live there.
How do I know that when you take off?
People live there barbecuing, right? You would have found out.
Okay.
James kept asserting that he had done nothing wrong and was being charged for nothing.
Hey, listen, Carl. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm on private property. You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
Me right now. I'd like to see a supervisor, sir.
It doesn't change how we go about this.
I've had to study for my law for this.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a little bit more versed than you.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, you know, it's been 3 years of my due process being violated. I've been convicted of nothing since I've been here.
It's because it's still going on.
You believe that?
Yeah. Get pissed off. You get pissed off, so it keeps getting drawn out.
I get pissed. What's that got to do with it? I'm being charged for nothing. You know what my charges are, sir?
With you.
For 3 years, you know what my charges are? I had my sister's debit card.
So I think she does live there.
Yeah.
Because that's when Ronnie, when I came here, Gabrielson, he OD'd. She was the one living here. There's only a deadbolt, and I don't know if that's locked or not. I didn't like push on the door or anything because there's the normal doorknob's missing.
The police officer started searching James and his belongings, all without providing a legal justification or explanation for his actions.
Resisting.
Okay, I'm not.
Don't. What are you doing, dude?
I thought you-
Face the car.
okay,
I'm
fine.
putting your feet apart.
Go ahead. Miss me. I just went to jail. Go ahead, take me to jail. Watch out. Don't leave my stuff. Go ahead.
Space working.
I'm gonna shoot that.
Alright.
Yeah, I know too. I didn't do nothing wrong.
You don't listen.
I do listen. I came right to you when you pulled up. You're the one who was running at me, not me at you, bud.
Yeah, because you're trying to get away, dude.
I'm trying to get away. What are you talking? You're so shit. It's on your body cam.
It is.
Let me do a race it.
Race it.
All right. Oh no. Almost.
What do you got there?
Good.
Wow.
You drop that down there with this.
After going through his belongings, the officer placed James in the back of the vehicle and took him to the police station.
There you go.
Is this your jewelry?
Sure is. Don't remember it?
What?
There was a whole box. It was on the sheet of my car, remember?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Come on back here. We'll get it.
Sure. There you go.
What's on your shoe?
What's that?
Clip. Duct tape.
Yeah.
Alright, have a seat.
Snake. Made a mistake, bud.
Something else fell out over here.
I grabbed that black object, whatever it was.
This case's trial was scheduled for the first week of May. James has hired a lawyer and is currently free. Due to the Lyon County Sheriff's Department's incompetence, he has had a series of unfavorable outcomes since the illegal arrest. If this cop appeared to be unreasonable to you, the actions of the next one will leave you shocked.
Back up! I'm telling you, yes, back up!
You gonna tase me?
Yes, back up!
I'm on a public sidewalk.
Back up!
On a public sidewalk.
On May 5th, a man was stopped for speeding by a Harford County Sheriff's Office deputy.
How you doing? Thank you. Deputy Jackson with the Sheriff's Office stops me video and audio recorded. You got your registration as well?
This is my registration. I'm looking for my license now.
Yeah, that's us, man.
Here you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Still live in Baltimore?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you turn the car off? Can I see the key? All right. Real quick, the reason I stopped you, I mean, you rode next to me for a while there. Yeah, since the McDonald's. We turned at you were right next to me at the traffic light. We made a left-hand turn.
Okay.
And then you were following the speed limit. That was fine. But once you got to here, man, you were doing 70 and a 55.
I think I felt it too. I wasn't trying, like, I kept using off the gas pedal.
Okay.
I think it's one of my suspensions because they bounced and then I started picking up speed.
Okay.
The police officer seemed to appreciate the suspect's obedience and kindness, which had made a positive impression on him.
Well, I'll look at your record. You got any points on your license right now?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I can look it up. Okay. If I can work it out for you, I will, okay? All right. But I also smell the weed.
Yeah, I definitely...
Okay, you can just leave it there, man. Yeah.
I was like, you know, that nice. It was, like, it's already out. That's all you smell.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was pretty strong when I was pulling you over, so maybe he's out now, but it wasn't a second ago. It's not the biggest thing, man. The way marijuana laws are going and everything like that, it's been decriminalized. Anything under 10 grams, it's just a civil citation, if that. What's that?
I'm saying that being under 10 grams, meaning I'm getting this.
Oh, yeah, that's well, then, again, I'm not going to be petty about nothing. You're being decent. All right, you mind stepping out, though? No. Okay, just don't reach in your pockets or anything.
The officer had been calm and friendly so far. He was indeed grateful for the suspect's obedience and kindness.
Even if there was more, and if it was, like, right on the line, I'll still work in your favor just because you're being decent. I try not to push it too much unless somebody's giving me a hard time.
So our question, because I just had a order and I'm actually looking for a job.
Okay.
Do you know any jobs out here hiring so that way I wouldn't have to be coming from the city to the county back and forth every day?
Like, are you trying to...
I'm trying to find somewhere out here.
4105, she's saying. You're trying to find a way to stay out here?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know a lot of people get... I don't know what your qualifications are. A lot of people go over here to Kohl's Distribution. Yeah, or Rite Aid, which is up in Aberdeen. It's still not too far.
So that Kohl's is the one right here off Hanson Road?
Yeah. Last thing you want to do is, when you're trying to save money, the last thing you want to do is start spending it all on gas.
Yeah.
So, all right, just hang with him for a second. I'm just going to check the car real quick. Like I said, don't worry about nothing. I mean, if there is more in there, I don't need you to tell me about it. I'm going to check it anyway, and then we'll just get everything out in front of us, and I'll try to work it out for you, okay? Yo.
The police officer is even helping the suspect find a job and giving him financial advice. But don't be fooled, though. You won't believe what he does when an innocent man shows up on the scene with just a phone.
Other person's walking up on us now. Can I help you? Can I help you?
What's your name?
You can back up, please.
This is a public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You need to back up.
This is a public sidewalk.
You can't walk up behind us.
On the sidewalk. Hey, listen.
Back up.
Listen, you don't know me. I don't
back
know
up.
You don't know me.
I'm telling you to back up.
Like
I'm telling you to back up.
I don't care. Who do you think?
Back up.
Millions of people watching.
Back up. I'm telling you. Yes. Back up.
You gonna tase me?
Yes. Back up.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
Back up.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You do not belong here.
I am far away. I have a right to film the police.
You can go over there. You're interrupting.
No, I'm not.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
For what? I'm on a
You're under
sidewalk,
arrest.
sir.
You're under arrest for hindering. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Sir?
Turn around and put your hands
on a sidewalk.
I'm telling you right now, bud. Put your hands behind your back.
All right, listen.
Don't reach in your pockets. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir, I'm not interfering with anything. I'm on a sidewalk.
You're under arrest. I told you.
For what?
Hindering.
Sir, I was on the sidewalk.
You can let go of this.
I was on the sidewalk.
You can let go of this. Everything's being audio-visually recorded, okay?
Sir. Okay.
This is going to go in your pocket for the time being.
Sir, I'm on the sidewalk, sir. And sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
Dispatch. Can you open up a separate card for hindering and mark 1095 here?
For what?
Start me, supervisor, please.
Mistake. You guys are making a big. I'm on a sidewalk. This is a public sidewalk, sir. I'm allowed to walk on the sidewalk.
He told you we're in the middle of a traffic
stop. But I'm walking on the sidewalk, sir. I'm walking on the public sidewalk. Can I speak to a sergeant?
Yeah, they're coming. You're going to have a seat right here on the curb.
The second man finds it hard to believe what had just happened. Once again, the corrupt police officers have fulfilled their need to feel superior by abusing their power. Just pay attention to the officer's attempts to defend his actions.
What I do for a living, I'm a constitutional activist.
Okay.
And what I do is I film the police.
Okay.
From publicly accessible areas.
You can stand over there and film us from the front. You cannot walk up. Listen to me.
I was walking.
Listen to me.
I was going that way. You didn't.
No. You walked up behind us, and when I told you to back up, you're telling me this is a sidewalk. No, you can't get this close.
I'm walking down that way.
When the police are conducting an investigation.
I understand that, sir.
No. You don't understand.
I do this for a living, sir. I really listen.
Okay. Maryland and the Harford County Sheriff's Office, which I am, a Harford County Sheriff's Office deputy. Okay. We will allow you to video. I don't care if you're standing over in the parking lot where I can see you, away from the traffic stop. But as soon as we do a traffic stop or any other type of investigation, we drop a bubble on the area that we're in. You're not walking up behind me.
No, I wasn't trying.
No. You walked from over there to right here. You're not walking up. Listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're not going to get the full answer unless you just stop.
I'm going to listen to you, sir.
You walked from that car over there, this direction, right behind my truck, to the back corner of my truck. Right here. Okay? And I told you no.
That's why I recorded.
I said back up.
I wasn't.
Okay, you don't want to listen. So we'll go ahead and charge, okay? And then you can
listen,
no, it's not. Come on, you're under arrest.
Sir.
You're under arrest.
Sir, don't listen to me. I have. All right.
Point where I had to take my taser out because you didn't want to stop approaching us.
Sir, listen. How about you let me go on my way?
No.
And we're not gonna.
Nope.
And we're not gonna.
You're going to jail. That's it. I'm not messing around with it, man, because I believe in your rights. Listen to me. I believe in your...
I stand up for the Constitution. Sir, I got sergeants, lieutenants who have my back. I got county officials in my
I don't care.
And sir,
you're not going to walk up behind me like that.
I didn't. I had no ill intent.
You took my whole attention away from this stop over here.
I'm sorry for doing that, but
this is our business. Who is that guy right there?
I'm apologizing.
Who is that?
I'm apologizing.
I don't care about your apology. You are under arrest.
I'm not saying that.
I appreciate that you want to talk about it now.
No, you.
But at the time, you're very confrontational, and it's taking my attention away from this gentleman over here, whom you know nothing about. I pulled my taser because you kept stepping at me, bud.
Okay.
And my attention's over here.
Okay.
All right.
Finally, this clip captures the satisfying moment when a corrupt cop meets his match, as it's his own colleague who fights back with undeniable truth.
We started walking and he kept playing a gun like this to us. He said, I'm gonna take your soul. I'm gonna take your soul from you right now.
Cops think they have all the power in the world and can do what they wish. However, there are moments when these evil cops are apprehended by the good ones. Today, we'll be going through these cases where corrupt cops got exposed. On January 26, 2024, a couple of concerned individuals contacted the Albuquerque Police Department, reporting that someone had just threatened them with a gun. Let's hear what they had to say to the officers.
I said, over here, and I shut the key. We're leaving the key, and we're just out there opening your candy, getting ready to leave. And this guy, he's on a PA system and turns some lights on and says, "Get out of here! Get out of here! Take your business elsewhere." And we know what he's talking about. So then I said, "Excuse me." I started walking like this, and he pulls his gun out on me. He says, "Get back!" I said, "Why?" He goes, "This is the sheriff's office." I said, "Whatever, dude." So he started walking, and he kept playing a gun like this to us. He said, I'm gonna take your soul. I'm gonna take your soul from you right now. Keep tying in this guy.
These guys claimed that the person who pulled on them claimed to be a Bernalillo County deputy. Shortly after, one of the officers spotted someone matching the description and approached him to confront him.
Hello, sir. My name is Officer Weather Deputy. Are you security here? No, I'm just chilling. You're just chilling? So the reason why I'm talking to you is we got a call for service about silver Dodge, a gentleman pointing a gun at somebody else saying he's going to take a soul and doing all that. Do you mind just stepping out for me real quick so I can complete my investigation? Because this is the truck that they named. Did you have an ID with you? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Literally just got here. Literally just got here.
No, I know. So like I said, we got a call. Someone's pointing. This is the vehicle they gave.
No,
that's why I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I literally just got here.
I'm trying to figure out a description for the male that did this.
No, I get it, Billy.
So once they give me that, we'll continue going. If they give me the description that matches you, what we'll do is we'll do a field ID of the person. That's what that's called. Is whoever our caller is will come do all that stuff and either say that's him or that's not him. Okay.
The person was identified as 34-year-old Michael Barreco, and he was the one who had threatened those guys. However, the officers were still investigating the matter, but Michael refused to admit his wrongdoing.
You're not working security or anything?
No.
What do you do for work?
I work for the county.
You work for the county?
Yeah.
What do you do for the county?
I'm with the SO.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So you're off duty?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Brett, where are you at?
So I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I'm on the west end of the Circle K. You a football guy?
What's up?
You a football guy?
What do you mean?
Like you watch football, NFL and stuff? Who's your team?
I'm a Niners guy, man.
Niners? Oh, nice.
Yep. Barely made it out last week. Green Bay.
Yeah, well, Green Bay got hot at the right time. I think their team was just a little too young.
Yeah.
I'm a Saints fan, so I haven't. Ever since Breeze left, we've.
1585, can you log me 1916 and starting mileage is 901?
Yeah, this is super awkward.
I know.
Michael smelled of alcohol, and it appeared as if he was intoxicated. Soon, another officer appeared on the scene, and both of them decided to detain him momentarily due to ongoing investigation.
What's up, RCO with DP?
Yep. This is Michael.
Michael?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Michael. So, just to let you know, bro, right now, you're going to be detained until further notice, just pending investigation, okay?
Okay.
So we do have to place you in handcuffs for now, okay?
Alright.
Just until we can run some more investigation of what's going on, okay?
Two cuffs?
Yeah.
Those on the floor.
Alright. Go ahead and slip sec. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, you got the fob.
Have a seat for me, man.
Yeah, man.
Alright, just stand by for me, okay, man? Thanks for your patience.
Yeah, what are we waiting for?
So I'm gonna go talk to the person site. If you saw anything, get more information, and I'll come and talk to you. Sure. Alright.
Michael was searched and put in the back of the police cruiser as the cops talked to each other about him. At the same time, officers were trying to retrieve the CCTV footage to put an end to this altercation.
I don't see.
Damn, he might be a 34.
He might be a legit 34. But
I don't see a PA system.
Let me positively.
George, 226.
Go ahead.
Michael, the record is going to be negative. 12 is valid.
10-4, thank you.
We're working. Assistant manager's coming to get cameras, so we'll work on that until we can get some footage.
Okay.
So let's positively ID him.
Yeah.
Because Tristan's gonna TOT the other guy.
Over here?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll do that first, and then.
I mean, I got his. I mean, I don't know if you can read it, but you can run him right now and ID him. I just ran him on NCIC.
Michael?
Yeah. So there's that. Can you, Michael Parsons, or put, yeah. The last one on the bottom, I don't think is legible. That's his phone number, but the one on top vehicle, and it's like UC, or if that's his POV. He also said he been working with BSSO for 15 years.
Oh, really? Maybe is that so?
Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know.
Like the 26?
Yeah, I think Tristan added it to the call. So, dude, I would probably have a.
It doesn't. Maybe it's a.
Is that better? You want to turn it? You want to turn it?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a sec.
I'm not very flexible.
There you go. Go ahead and turn. Whichever way you want it.
Yeah.
You want it like that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
nothing there either way, really.
Can you do this one more time? Like,
Absolutely.
I appreciate that a lot, just so we can see it again.
No problem.
It looks like
this reverse is horrible.
It could have been, hey, get the hell out of
Yeah.
here. Their reaction wasn't.
Yeah, because this is what I think happened. He saw him, he's probably getting high. He said, guys, get it out.
Yeah. A little bit further back.
Further back?
Yeah, when he approaches the vehicle.
The officers deduced that it was indeed Michael who came towards them. However, the footage didn't show him pulling out a gun. The cops had to search his car. Michael, on the other hand, was getting increasingly restless as he was inside the police cruiser.
With me again, sir?
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. I'm not trying to bug, man. I'm just trying to figure out what the status is. Like, I just really want my wife to know that, like, I'm okay. I'm not dead somewhere. She hasn't heard from me in hours.
We're gonna have these guys get brought.
Okay. We're actually almost done and we can do that, yes? Just give her an update. And we'll give you an update really soon, okay? Was that your only question or concern you wanted to let me know about? Or?
Can you tell me what's going on? Like,
Yeah,
am I
we
bugged? Am I released in the investigation?
we 100% will. Let me talk just with your team, and I'm going to come over here. Just with those gentlemen, though, they're kind of my chain of command, like same as yours.
Soon after, the cops decided that it was useless to keep detaining Michael, so they decided to let him go. However, they were not going to let go of his vehicle as they wanted to get a search warrant for it.
For tonight, though, you're being released. Nothing's going to take place further. We gave your chain the report number and stuff. They are willing to give you a ride home. So we're going to get you out of these cuffs, sir. Thanks for being compliant. So let's do that. Let's get you out of here, sir.
How am I able to get my phone, man?
Tomorrow morning, the one sergeant, I don't know if you saw the other one that was with me, he's in contact with the chain. Once things are being like released and stuff, you can get
in contact with anybody like without my phone, man. Like, not even like work and stuff.
We, you know, too, like just our side. If we take something out of that truck, we're violating, your rights and stuff. So we had to do the right thing too. I'm sorry. So
Michael didn't seem too happy with his car being searched, probably because he was aware of what was inside. Shortly after, the officers were about to be shocked by what they found.
You have everything on you, sir, that you need? Yeah. All right, and then I think one of them will help you out, sir.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Cool. Appreciate it.
And then, as far as, I wasn't where he talked to you the first time. What was said between you and the other two guys?
I shot my lights. Came up over on that wall, looking at and they were like trying to get in. So they locked the door.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been here before several times. And it was like awesome. Look inside and stuff. I was parked up here. That was pretty much it. And then I shot my lights just so they didn't think I was just some like random person. You know what I mean? I don't want it to escalate into anything crazy.
Yeah.
And then I went here. I was like, now. And I think it just started distraction. I'm waiting for my friend or something. Just perceived as not doing shit. You're probably trying to move away from me.
Was there anything more said after that? Like as they were walking away?
No, it's like super muffled. Just like a professional, obviously.
If you have any questions, I gave you my phone, my contact information, so that way you guys can get in touch with me. Alright? Alright, I appreciate your time. Thank you, sir.
Michael was sent home with an officer, and the detectives obtained a search warrant for his car. Inside, they found 19-sized empty bottles of vodka and a 9mm handgun with an extended magazine. Michael was then charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and negligent use of a deadly weapon. He was booked into the Metropolitan Detention Center. Well, if you think this officer crossed the line, the next one had one of the worst power trips you'll ever see.
I know you want voluntary compliance.
Okay, go ahead and put your hands on your back.
Wow.
On April 19th, 2023, Christopher Scholl pulled up to a gas station as part of his morning routine, but was abruptly approached by Texas City Police Officer Scott Harrell, who accused him of speeding.
Don't walk up to my car, please. Don't walk up to my car, please. Hey man, you can't drive through a parking lot like that. You got your driver's license insurance? Any weapons in the car I need to worry about? Ford, did you catch my traffic?
Yes, sir. Have you on top of your bus?
Robert John Lincoln, 4732, Robert John Lincoln, 4732, copy 27. Is there any particular reason why you felt you needed to come through the parking lot like that?
I didn't think I did anything wrong. I just came over to get gas.
You were speeding and you cut through parking spaces. You know you can't do that.
Injuries can be confirmed on Robert. I didn't think I was doing anything, man.
I mean, you
all
looked
I'm
around.
doing is coming to get gas.
Yep. Oh, are we gonna go back and forth, or are you just gonna?
You asked me a question. You want me to answer it or not? I'm not.
Okay.
Officer Harrell was clearly not in a good mood as he escalated a simple situation, whereas Mr. Schull remained steadfast and complied with his command.
Spaces. Is the
I do realize that. I know that there's parking spaces there.
And you almost hit that car that was turning right there. I was watching, man. As soon as you cut in front of me like that, I was like looking, and I watched it happen. So
I come here every day. There's almost never, ever, ever anybody. You were sitting there this morning. Now, last week for about 3 days, someone was parking there. But if I come here 365 days a year, which I do, there's someone sitting there maybe 10 times. So there's never, ever a car there. So yeah, I go through there because it's the straight path from the entryway to here, which is what you're going to see everybody else do it. But I mean, you know, I hear you, man. I got it. To you, it looked like I was going fast. To me, I thought I was going even slower than normal because I didn't want to get too close to you.
Schull didn't take long to give his details to the power-hungry cop, and he went back to his police cruiser to issue him a ticket. However, he came back empty-handed, and the reason for this will leave you speechless.
I send pictures of my wife the price of the gas here every day when I come through.
Okay, look.
So anyway.
Here's the deal, man. Okay, I'm not gonna go back and forth and all that. I'm not gonna write you tickets, but the only reason I'm not writing you tickets is because I'm out of tickets right now. Okay, otherwise you would be receiving a citation.
For what? What did the citation? I'm just curious.
Disregarding traffic control device.
On private property?
Yes.
Okay.
You still can't do that. It's still illegal.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not gonna write you a ticket.
I hear you, man. I understand.
I don't appreciate the attitude. Two, I get it. You're upset. Nobody likes cops pulling up on them. Nobody likes it. Okay, but you know you did wrong. You know you're not supposed to cut through the parking lot. And instead of being like, "Oh yeah, I messed up. Sorry, it won't happen again," you want to sit here and go back and forth with me, right?
There's a lot better things than this to be doing for you, man.
You're right. I was working on a report.
You can be over here, and I mean, there's people right now running 90 miles an hour on the thing.
You want to go to jail?
So
you want to go to jail? You could go to jail for this.
Knowing that nothing could be done, the officer should have left him alone and vacated the gas station. But the tyrant cop would not let his ego down like this.
Make sure that I'm there all the time. If I see it happen again, then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
All right?
I'll look that law up on private property too. I don't believe you have the authority to do anything here on this parking lot like that.
I could also take you to jail for Class B reckless driving. Or Class A reckless driving. Because you did almost hit that car.
I didn't almost hit anybody. I was nowhere near. There's cameras everywhere. You can do what you want to do, Harold. I can't stop you. If you want to be this way, then that's up to you. I'm trying to be a reasonable person.
Are you having a bad day, sir? Is there a reason why you're acting like
I'm having a bad day because
you're
doing this to me.
Have I raised my voice to you at all, sir? You're the only one who's getting upset.
I'm upset because I think this is ridiculous. I think this whole thing is ridiculous.
Harrell and Mr. Schull started to go back and forth with each other, and it appeared that things were about to go south.
I think it's ridiculous.
What do you think is ridiculous?
That we're even talking about nothing happened, and here we are talking, and you're threatening to take me to jail.
No,
and so I shouldn't be getting upset?
I don't call it a threat, sir.
No, it's a threat. That is a threat. You're threatening me under color of law now to take something on private property, which I don't believe you even have the authority to do.
It's a dictionary term, sir.
Okay.
It comes from black laws.
No, it's not. It's a
Class
Class A misdemeanor for you to threaten to arrest me over something that you know is not really true. But that's okay.
What's the penal code on that, sir?
Trust me. That's okay.
Trust
you. Okay.
We're
good.
Trust you.
We're good.
I don't feel like we are. I feel like this is this is a problem.
Even though Mr. Schull had done nothing wrong, the power-tripping police officer was determined to make life difficult for him, so he did be unthinkable.
How's it a problem?
I feel like you're going to continue to commit these behaviors that are unsafe and put people at risk.
So
you don't feel like you did anything wrong.
Something that's possible they may do in the future. So now we're playing Jean-Claude Van Damme Future Cop, and you need to stop me from something I may do in the future. That's now your position. You're feeling like you should take action because maybe sometime in the future I might possibly continue to do something. Come on.
What is the law designed to do, sir?
Oh, I know you want compliance.
I
know you want voluntary compliance. I know you want voluntary compliance.
Okay, go ahead and put your hands on me.
Wow.
one who may fall with a gray shirt, a white undershirt with camera pants, black hat. The other male's going to be a little bit shorter with a black shirt, black loose-fitting pants. Just kicked in the front door.
We'll do this a different way then.
And just like that, Mr. Schull was in handcuffs for no apparent reason. It was obvious that he had damaged the officer's ego, and the only thing the tyrant cop could think of was to arrest him.
I'm familiar with the residence. Has no water.
Everything is recorded. I don't talk to anyone in the public unless I have my camera on, okay?
I'm not gonna go complain to Carol at all. I'm just a little upset because I really, honestly...
Sir, I watched it happen. I'm working on... Definitely have better things to do.
I didn't think that I did anything, Harold. I didn't think I did anything.
What?
Because I didn't think I did anything, Harold. I
know I look young. This is not my first day on the job, sir. I promise.
It's nothing to do with any of that. I didn't think I did anything.
You almost hit that white truck.
I agree with you that that's what you think. Then there's nothing I can do to change your point of view.
It's going to be on the cameras. I'm going to get copies of it.
Mr. Schull was locked in the police cruiser as the officer called for backup. Moments later, another officer showed up and Harold tried to defend the arrest.
Again, like I said, I don't want to be that big of a dick. Lean forward for me just a little bit. Get your phone out. Any firearms in the car I need to know about?
No, dude, I don't do anything.
Okay. No, it's not illegal.
True.
I have multiple ones.
I understand.
He came through the parking lot and cut through all the spaces. He came through so fast and whooped into here, and there was a white truck. The white truck had to slam on its brakes. So I come over here. I was just going to be like, hey, man, chill out. Like, chill out. Don't be like that. But he wanted to go back and forth and argue with me and give me all kinds of stuff. And, like, I didn't have any tickets and I didn't grab a rider this morning. So I was like, man, look, it didn't have to go this way. He kept going back and forth. So I was like, all right, let's go.
You got something like that in the car?
Yeah, I was going to be, I'm a dick, but I'm not going to be that big of a dick. He has a different phone he wanted me to grab.
On gate, did not find anything on gate.
Technically, there was no justification for the arrest, and it seemed that Harold's lack of a thicker skin was the sole reason he went to this extent. Harold came to his senses and realized that the arrest was not needed.
So the other officer has a ticket book he's going to let me use. You're going to be receiving a citation, okay? And, because I think going to jail is a bit excessive. But, well, I agree with you. But I didn't have another option. I don't have another ticket book, and I don't have a ticket writer with me. So we're going to do it that way, okay? Step out for me. Take your stuff off.
God almighty.
Take your time.
Tighten up. Oh my God.
Well,
dude, listen to that. It presses that scar, man, it hurts. Motorcycle.
Turn this way.
Schull was visibly disappointed by the officer's action, and he had lost all hope in the police. That's when the officer decided to give him a speeding ticket thanks to the arriving officer.
Yeah, I'm going right there. 40, can you pull me case number?
2470, 2470.
Corey Schull's no longer in custody. Okay, I see you sign right here. It's not a admission of guilt. Mr. Schull is no longer in custody. It's not an admission of guilt, it's just a promise you'll contact the court on or before the date and time that's written on here. You can contact the court at the bottom here, the information's there, and also up there. Free to go, sir.
If you're the type who loves seeing justice prevail and enjoys watching corrupt figures finally get what they deserve, then make sure to hit that like button and drop a comment below to share your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe for more videos where tables are turned on those who abuse their power. Now, don't miss out on future content that brings these crucial stories to light.